welcome to our first vlogmas. I don't know how to do vlogmas actually because I never done one before, but I see many vlogmas coming out a lot, so in my version it's just gonna be what's happening today and what I have made. Actually, I have an exciting plan to tell you about the new journey that I'm gonna take you along with me, is that I'm going to learn how to knit. But before we go to that, I have a microphone here. Usually I have to put it on here, but I first want to show you this top that I made without a microphone on me. Hopefully you can hear me talk. This is not my design. I learned from one of the YouTuber here, Chenda, I believe, Chenda DIY. I put her link and the video, the link of the video of this one. I want to show you the back. This is the back side. It's like a corset style. I changed a little bit because I don't want to have a strap, so I made it without strap. And also I make it shorter because I want to show. Okay, now I'm gonna put this so you can hear me. I hope you can hear me well. I don't put the strap because I like it to be like, corset this style. Hope you can see. And the back also, I have more space in the middle because I love to see the crisscrossing of the yarn. I use spot weight yarn. This is like alpaca that I got from Peru. You can use any yarn. Just go to her channel and watch the tutorial. I plan to make a matching bottom because she doesn't have the bottom, and I want to make one that can wear with this as well. But today I want to do unboxing of the yarn that I'm going to learn to knit, and cannot be any other brand but We Are Knitter. I have this big box from them, and let's see what is inside. I already mentioned, right, that I'm going to learn to knit, and I'm gonna take you along with me. Let's see, this is gonna be our first project together. And as we all know, when you do your first project, it should always be a scarf. Why? Because it's easy and you do the same thing all the time. And yeah, I hope I'm going to manage this scarf because I want to try with scarves so that I'll be able to do just the panel, and then I can go on to something else. Wow, this is big. Oops. Another paperback here. I like that they use paperback instead of, ooh, look at this. I'm excited. It's a whip bag. I like that they use paper box or paper bag for the products rather than plastic. So before we go to that one, I'm gonna go to the yarn first. This is how they package the yarn. Like when you order the yarn, you will get similar thing like this. I'm sure it's the same box, just different size. It depends on how many skein you order. This whole thing is 10 skein. And I also have knitting needle 8mm. So when I check the yarn from in their website, they show what type of hook or needle you need to work with the yarn that you order. Usually, because crochet is my kind of thing, I see the yarn and I know exactly what hook I would need, what hook I need. And sometimes the yarn would say, okay, use 4mm hook or 5mm hook, but it depends on the certain project. And I just use the hook that I feel like this will be good for my project. But with knitting, I have no experience. Okay, I have to say that I did one time, many years ago, I think 10 years ago, attempt to knit. And I used the wrong yarn, like very tiny yarn. So it's never finished because I felt like this doesn't get me anywhere. I spent so many hours in my scarf just going all direction, even the straight panel, I couldn't do it with knitting. So now I tell myself, this time I'm gonna make it, because I have you as the witness. So we're gonna do this together. So for those who are also crocheter and want to learn to knit, I think you're gonna enjoy this series that we're going to yeah, or this journey that we're going to unfold, the journey that going to unfold for us. Sometimes I just lost the word. So I would suggest you to order also a big yarn and have a look at VLOGMAS knitter. They have many amazing colors, shade for bulky weight yarn. And I think when you start, this is going to be very loud on my microphone. When you start, it's good to use bulky weight yarn. Some of you might wonder, why do I wear this in Christmas time? Not the Christmas time, in December, because I have a heating in my room and I just like to wear what I just finished. And I think we are thinking always to make the present for those we love, and that is a beautiful thing, like to make the present for people around us, either crochet or knitting or any other handmade items. But I want to also make sure or remind you that you, this person who are listening to me right now, also deserve the present. And for that, I'm going to design something. This scarf that I'm going to make with this yarn, you can definitely give to yourself or to anyone you're going to give. And it's going to be a knitted scarf. It's not going to be my design because I don't know how to design yet. I'm just going to find a video on YouTube and just gonna take you along with me. I'm gonna film the journey of knitting and show you, and we have a talk like the video I did before also. But what I'm saying that it's good not to forget that you also deserve the beautiful gift from yourself. I'm going to design something with crochet, not with knitting, because I'm not obviously I don't know how to knit yet, but I just have a peek. And wow, it looks so much beautiful in real. I can't believe. When I see online, I was like, wow, this yarn is so beautiful. But you ready? Look at this color. I actually ordered black and white because I was thinking, I don't own so much clothes in black, and maybe black and white would be nice with the snow, photograph, video. But it was out of stock, so I choose something different. And then I come back to my always favorite colors, this earth tone, rusty pink, and you see this rusty pink and brown, like really shade of, it's not very brown actually, it's, I don't know how to say this color, like in between, like really reddish, but not strong reddish also, like a deep brown. What would you call this color? It's hard to say for me. But I think the color that they use in one skein is quite harmony. They have this rusty pink, but you also have this earth tone kind of, and then you have kind of white, and also some beige, because like the rusty pink mixed with the white, so pretty. And this one is, I'm gonna show you. You can have a look here. It said the web wool is the same thing. It was just like, I'm gonna help you read, and then I read this. Yeah, like that. That was what I wanted to do. The web wool, 100% wool. Just remember the web wool. And the color, this one called, what's the number? Let me see. Brown tie-dye. One skein is 3.5 ounce or 100 gram, 109 yards or 100 meter. I think I'm going to make a super giant, like big scarf. So let's see the needle, because it's the very first time I am unboxing this knitting needle. Wow, look like a chopstick. When I'm hungry, I can use this to eat. No, joking. Wow, it's funny to hold the needle in my hand like a knitting needle, and quite sweet. I like that they have, again, on my side, we are knitters, and it say 8mm. So yeah, How many of you who are crocheter also a knitter? Can you let me know in the comment below? And I want to know what is the most challenging on the knitting journey, and what do you think between, like, I'm not gonna ask you to choose between knitting and crochet, because I asked someone, Chelsea from Knitting Tipsy, and she said you cannot ask me to choose my baby, which one I love for more. So I'm not gonna ask you that question. I'm just gonna ask you which one is more difficult. Like, do you find crochet is easier or knitting is easier? For me, I'm gonna find out. So yeah, and if you have any recommendation of the knitting video, please put them also in the comment section. I will search by myself, but would love to see who are or who is your favorite knitter, who are your favorite knitters on YouTube, and what channel. I want to stalk them and learn from them. So yeah, let me know in the comment. And if you ever experience a yarn from VR Knitter, and what do you think about their packaging, their products? I did work with them in the past, and by the way, they sent me over this yarn for do the unboxing to share with you, and also to learn to knit. They are so kind, because I told them I want to learn to knit and I would love to start with their yarn, and I'm gonna share the journey with everyone. So here we are. Because of you guys, I feel inspired, you know, to knit and to learn something new together. I feel like crochet, I have been crocheting for so long and it's so much fun. Don't get me wrong, I still love to crochet, and I'm going to crochet again. Like, I mean, I'm not stop crocheting. Like, I have yarn coming for the next project, but I feel like learning something new is so good for our brain. Learning something new is so good for our soul. Like, I feel that every time I embody something new skill, doesn't matter craft or roller skate or going somewhere new, something inside of me very happy about it. It's so good for your soul and your body and your heart and your mind, because it's like you become a child again, you know, something you don't know. I love to crochet, and I feel like there's so much for me to learn also still for crocheting. But knitting is something I kind of like pull back so many times, like, oh, I don't know, I did one 10 years ago, it doesn't work, no, I don't want to do. I better be in my comfort zone. So I'm just keep postponing. Even though deep inside of me, I always want to learn to knit. When I see people doing like the hand, I just feel it's so feminine and so beautiful. And also you use less yarn. That's what I learned, that when you knit, you use less yarn than when you crochet. So all of this make me want to do, but also in the back of my head, like, oh, what if, like, you know, you didn't. So now I tell the voice inside of me, like, what if it's not working? So what? I have yarn to do something else. But if I not jump in and try, I would just guess what it's gonna be. If I knit, if I gonna like it, I'm not gonna. And it's just something you can stop if you don't like it, you know. So yeah, let the knitting be, for me, the thing that stopped me from not doing what in the past has not worked out, because the past is already gone. So I just have the now, and the future I don't know yet. So if I start now, maybe I love with knitting, and maybe one day I'll be able to decide something with knitting to share with you. Who knows? So the door is open, and yeah, there's opportunity. Let me know if you also would like to see the knitting video, like a behind the scene while I'm knitting. I plan to do that, but just wanna know how many of you interested to see the starting, how to cast on. That's what you say. Oh, I'm so excited. I could do that. I could film everything because I have my table, I have all the equipment. Just let me know in the comment below if you want to see how I embarrass myself, the mistake that I will make and what I will learn. So yeah, I think for the vlogmas today, don't even know if this is a vlogmas, I'm just gonna end here and gonna go find the video that I can start to learn to knit today, and hopefully I can, yeah, have something to show you in a few days. So yeah, if you're going to start your knitting journey as well at the same time, let me know in the comment below. And when you post on Instagram, tag me, because I would love to see the yarn that you choose. And if you're looking for bulky weight yarn, give VR Knitters a try. Have a look in their website. They have also sale going on for sure, because now it's a holiday season. And beside that, their yarn is super high quality. I would love one day that I'm be able to make a sweater with this bulky weight yarn, knitting of course, one day. So yeah, have a look and let me know if you're gonna jump into this journey with me. See you in the next couple of days. Be beautiful as you are. Oh, by the way, and if you like this type of video, I have chit chat talking video. Just check these two videos here. And if you're new here, my name is Maya. Sorry to introduce me at the end. But yeah, you find all the videos that I create here mostly are crochet tutorials. And yeah, if you like this video, give me a thumb up. Give me a thumbs up this way. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe for more videos to come.